Hi, I'm Brian Marsh, your potential coach. What if you never reach your ambition? How do you overcome that fear? If you're thinking about ambition right now, chances are you have already achieved a level of success in at least one part of your life. But the reality is, you probably don't see yourself as successful. So let's spend a moment reframing the definition of success. I will tell you here and now that you should reframe your idea of success not as a one-time hit, but rather as a journey. In fact, Earl Nightingale's definition of success is it is the active pursuit of a worthy ideal. That, ladies and gentlemen, is true success. So when you think about success, do you think about success in that term? A worthy pursuit? Pursuit being the operative word. It is a journey as opposed to, I am successful because I earned $750,000, or I am successful because I have achieved X, and fill in the blank. That is a one-time hit. Most people fail because they don't reframe success. Success for them is achieving an item or a goal. So chances are, if you are searching for whether or not you will reach your ambition, you have already achieved a level of success, and I congratulate you for that. I also tell you that you are probably looking for something more right now, which is why you're watching this video. And I want to make you aware of something. The next step to you overcoming that fear of never reaching your ambition is understanding that you have to expand your awareness. Transformation is a 4-step process. What are you transforming? You're transforming from feeling like you are not reaching your ambition, which is also akin to you believing that you have potential that you are not maximizing yet. And so I want to help you transform into an area where you can actually maximize your potential. It's a 4-step process, which starts with awareness. Awareness is all about becoming conscious of something that you were not conscious of before. Once you have that awareness, that newfound awareness, then you can set an intention to do something about it. And that's step number 2. Step number 1 was awareness. Step number 2 is intention. You have to become intentional about what it is you want to accomplish. In this case, your ambition, maximizing your potential. Be intentional about it. But a word of caution here. You should focus your intention on input as opposed to outcome intention. In other words, the only thing you can control is what you do. So control that. Focus on what you can control, which is what you can do. So that's the second point, intention. The third point is actually doing it, making a decision to do it. Be a doer. Don't be what's called a dabbler. Don't dabble in your intention. Be intentional about doing it. I've coined a word, a new day of the week. It's called do day. Make this your do day. Forget about the day of the week that you're reviewing this video. It doesn't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. It's do day. It's the day that you do your intention. Here's the other thing I want you to know about making a decision. Some time ago, I learned what the word decide actually means. I think if you follow me, it'll change your perspective on this word. De is a Latin word which means from or of. Cide, C-I-D-E, means to cut off. So the literal meaning then of the word decide is to cut off every other option. That is a powerful decision when you are able to cut off every other option. So in transformation, first step, awareness. Second step is intention. Third step is to decide, making a decision. And then finally, the fourth step to transformation is discipline. Once you have raised your awareness, once you have then set your intention and then decided, cut off every other option, the final step is discipline, having discipline to stay the course. I'm often asked, what is discipline? What does that word actually mean? I'll give you my working definition of discipline. It is doing the thing you are supposed to do, doing it the way you are supposed to do it, and doing it that way every single time. That, ladies and gentlemen, is discipline. So bringing awareness and intention, a decision, deciding, and discipline helps you transform to maximize your ultimate potential and achieve your ambitions. I've given you a mouthful. Did you get it all? Are you ready to move on? The last step is just asking yourself, are you dead yet? Are you dead yet? That's a good question, because if you're not dead, here's what you need to know. You will never be younger than you are right now. So what's holding you back? You're still alive. There's still breath in your body. What is now holding you back? Now that you know how to transform yourself, now that you know how to reframe success and ambition, what is now holding you back? You have to decide to move forward. Every transformation means a decision and a massive action. What is going to be your decision and your massive action toward achieving your ambition and achieving your maximum potential? What is it going to take? What is it going to take for you to move forward? You control this. No one else controls it. You are in complete control of the next step in your life. Take control and take massive action. This is Brian Marsh, your potential coach. For more information, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you next time.